I'd like to welcome everybody to another one of my videos. This one's going to be on my Glock 22, which is chambered in .40 caliber Smith & Wesson rounds. It's a full-size Glock, and it's a Generation 3. I'm going to hold off on getting the Generation 4, because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about them. You'll have to excuse this tape here. I wanted to cover out the serial numbers before making this video. And it has been safety checked for anybody that cares. This one has had some upgrades done to it. Pretty much everything but the sights have been upgraded. Still has the factory sights in it. Try and give you a close-up of that. That's the best I can do from this angle. And I'll show you some of the upgrades. I put the extended magazine release in, which is right here. I put the extended slide release right there. And I put the extended takedown lever, which is right there. And I also put a stainless steel guide spring rod in. And if anyone's curious, there's videos on how to do all this on the Armory channel. That guy does some really good takedown videos, especially on the 1911s and the Glocks. If you want to know how to do all that stuff that I did, you're best to watch his videos on it. He makes excellent videos on that sort of stuff. Give you guys another close-up of this side here. This is a nice shooting gun. It kicks a little bit because it's a polymer gun, but it's pretty good outside of that. What else can I tell you about it? It's a pretty decent gun. I enjoy shooting it. I'm half decent as far as accuracy goes with this one. It's got the usual weird trigger on it. It kind of feels like a staple gun. A lot of other people on YouTube have said the same thing. Feels like a staple gun, as I said before. Had 4 magazines with it. We can only have 10 round capacity here in Canada. And it shows you right there with little windows as far as how many rounds you got left, or peepholes, or whatever you want to call them. 2 came with the revolver, or sorry, 2 came with the pistol, and I bought another 2 from Glockmeister. The Glock magazines are really stiff. I found that if you put some rounds in it, fill it up, and leave it for a couple of days, it helps. And they're not so stiff then. It's an Austrian gun, for those of you that don't know. The pistol just has jimping on the back, no jimping on the front. Got the usual checkering on the back of the grip. And some sandpaper texturing to the sides. And the finger grooves at the front, with the checkering in the finger grooves as well. Like the rest of the modern guns, this one can be taken down quite easily and cleaned. I'm not sure if I would recommend this as a first gun to some people, because the only safety on it, if you can call it that, is the what the Glock would call a safety, which is this little piece right here on the trigger. That has to be depressed all the way before it'll fire. But that's not much of a safety, as a lot of people say. But other than that, it's a really nice gun. Fires nicely, as I said. And you know, if you've never owned a polymer gun before and you're halfway as experienced with handguns, go ahead and buy one. I guess that's pretty much everything there is to say about this particular pistol. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.